It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Crumstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner looking to create better field position. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Looking for some space. It's Hill. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
To throw, it's Barnett. Nice grab. It's Ball. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. But there's a flag down. He could get another try.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The sure hand. It's Casper. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Hill. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's 3rd down now. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. He escapes the pocket. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, He sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Using his legs, it's Durham. Fights through a tackle. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On the run here, lets it go. Catch made in space. Look out. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
No running. Handed off to the running back. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Chris, that's a big first down, and what we could almost refer to as a drive that you're looking for an answer. Anytime your opponent drives the length of the field to open the game and puts a touchdown up on the board, it's important for the offense to counter that. And right now, they're off to a very good start on their own drive.
On the move now. Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
The punt team making their way on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. They flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. It's a bootleg here. Defense is coming after him. It's a deep shot to the right. It's dropped. It would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
They hand it off to the back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Green. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense chooses to decline the pass. Penalty, and the result of that play will stand. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Van Buren. He escapes the pocket. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And they finally tackle him down after one big gain in the pitch and catch.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal in this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
They can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Breaks into the clear. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you're going to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So second down after the incompletion. To the air, it's Barnett. Lets it fly to the wideout. And they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
He's going to take a shot down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They keep him guessing with a run. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's Barnett. Snags the quick throw. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they go with the pitch here on the option on 3rd down. Good call, but this defense is not fooled at all. Good job of recognizing this and being able to blow that up to now force a 4th down.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. That time. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Has the first down and more. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable of doing it.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. Off target and incomplete. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. High completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. He gets loose. Touchdown, LSU. And that will give them the lead now.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. He flips it to the back across the middle. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain. The Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on 3rd down. This won't be easy. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. It's a shotgun run call. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Now here he goes. Across the 40. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, you just never know, right? I mean, here's a short throw, and give credit to this wide receiver, not just making the catch, but look at the production after the catch. That's what separates the good receivers from the great ones.
Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Tigers. They count the drive with 6 points. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. First play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Barnett. He lets it rip. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
He's in the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. To throw, it's Van Buren. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he's hauled in way downfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
Here we go.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Stop for no gain there. That'll do it for the third quarter. The final quarter coming up next. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Breaking free at the 35. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. He's going to take off here. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the first down.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Quick throw over the middle. Caught with room to run. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Bengals offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Run to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Leaning on the run game here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
A gain sets up a third down play. Scanning the field, it's Van Buren. Grab near the sticks, it's Anderson. Ah, here he goes. At the 10. Touchdown, LSU. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback looking to scramble. And that will pick up a 1st down, spotted at 38.
With the defense and man coverage, nobody there to account for the quarterback. A clear path opens up, a lot of space out in front. The quarterback made the defense pay big time.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Dropping back, it's Barnett. Bringing pressure. Inside the 30. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. And the Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, the offense just cannot afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. You take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Picks up the force, looking for more. And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down, spotted near the 41.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking for a gap. It's Durham. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down play coming up. Ball handed off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the single back takes the handoff to the 45. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kurt, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume, and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
Here's the second down play. The offense just takes a knee here. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the quarterback just kneels down. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave him a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
No, they came in.